Good morning, students. Last class we learned about the structure of an atom and molecules. Today we can study about radicals. Radical is a group of atoms that carry a charge and function as a single unit. It is also known as polyatomic ion. A radical may be a single atom or a group of atoms. Hydroxide ion is a radical that consists of one oxygen atom and one hydrogen atom, and that also carry one negative charge. It is represented as OH minus. Chloride ion is another radical that contains single chlorine atom and carry a negative charge. So it is represented as Cl minus. Then OH minus and Cl minus. These are the radical form of hydroxide and chlorine ions. Here we can see some formula of some radicals. Bromide is Br minus, fluoride is F minus, iodide is iron I minus, sulfate is SO4 2 minus, oxide O2 minus, then carbonate CO3 2 minus. Then here we can see the difference between atoms, molecules and radicals. In atoms there are the smallest unit of which matter is made of. Then molecules, they are formed by the combination of two or more atoms. Radicals, they are single atoms or a group of atoms and also that act as a single entity. In atoms, they cannot exist independently. Then molecules, they can exist independently. Then radical, they cannot exist independently. Then in atoms, they do not carry any charge. Then they do not carry charge in molecule. They do not carry charge in molecule. In radical, they carry a unit charge. Examples of atom, that atom of hydrogen is represented as H, then molecule hydrogen is represented as H2, and a radical hydroxide ion that is represented as OH minus. Then here we can see the quick check number 1. State whether the following statement are true or false. 5 questions are there. Electrons are positively charged subatomic particle. That answer is false. There are 3 types of subatomic particles. True. Neutrons are negatively charged subatomic particles. That is false. Electrons are present in the shell of an atom. That is true. Then 5th question, radical do not carry any charge. Answer is false. These things you can label in your textbook. Then let's move to the atomicity. Then what do you mean by atomicity? The number of atoms present in a molecule of an element or compound is called its atomicity. Depending on the atomicity, molecules are classified into mono, di and triatomic or polyatomicity. Then next move to the monoatomic molecule. The molecules that contain only one atom are called monoatomic molecule and their atomicity is 1. Noble gases such as helium, neon, argon, krypton are monoatomic molecules. Let's move to the diatomic molecules. That the molecules that contain 2 atoms of the same element are called diatomic molecules. Hence, their atomicity is 2. For example, hydrogen H2, nitrogen N2, oxygen O2, etc. have 2 atoms in their respective molecules. That is called the diatomic molecule. Next, move to triatomic molecules. That means the molecules that contains 3 atoms of the same element, that is called the triatomic molecules. Its atomicity is 3. Ozone O3 is example. Then has 3 atoms of oxygen in its molecule and is an example of a triatomic molecule. Mono means 1, di means 2, then tri means 3. And next move to the polyatomic molecules. The molecules that contain more than 3 atoms of same element, that is called a polyatomic molecule. Example, phosphorus P4 that contains atoms of phosphorus in its molecule, 4 atoms. So its atomicity is 4. Sulfur 8. So it contains 8 atoms of sulfur in its molecule. Its atomicity is 8. That is called polyatomic molecules. And next move to the valency. Then we can move. What do you mean by valency? In here, valency is the combining capacity of an element, and it is always a positive or a whole number. It can be expressed in terms of number of electrons in the outermost shell or valence shell. Then the outer electrons, that is called valence electron. The outer electrons, that is called valence electron. Then the element that have more than 2 valencies are said to be variable valency. Examples, carbon and nitrogen have variable valencies. Okay, then thank you.